I'm Kurt Jensen, and this is my black 1932 Ford Tudor sedan. About 1980, we were at a car show in Galena, Illinois, and this friend of mine from Plainfield showed me pictures of this 32 Ford sedan that he had for sale. And I immediately fell in love with the car, thought I had to have it, but at the time it was not in the cards for me to purchase it, so I told a friend of mine about it. He bought it just so I could keep tabs on the car, and a year later this friend of mine offered it back to me. This car was a basket case. It had all the fenders, hood, grill shell and such inside the car. There was no interior, no glass. It was a feather filled primer, and it was a project. It was an original chassis, four wheels, non-matching, and no engine, no trans. And it started from there in 1981. By 1985, I had finished the car the first time around, and we took a maiden voyage to the Street Rod Nationals with my three daughters in the back seat, my wife and I, and we drove this Minneapolis-St. Paul. It was only 35 miles on the odometer when we first started driving, and we made an uneventful trip. This car after that had attended many Street Rod Nationals, a number of the car shows and rod runs and things of that nature all over southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, and also a number of trips to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and also to Indianapolis, Indiana. On one of those trips to Kalamazoo in 2009, a friend of mine and I were traveling on the Chicago Skyway, transitioned into the Indiana Tollway, picked up a piece of steel apparently that went through the right rear tire. Punctured the tire, and that piece of steel then went through the rear fender. That became the start of where the car went through a total restoration. It was stripped the bare frame. Actually, this frame is a different chassis, complete new chassis from TCI. Roof insert was welded in by Jeff Ludwig in Sturtevant, Wisconsin. He replaced the door skin on the driver's door. Frame Up Wheel Works in Waukegan did all the work on the car. It's the same engine that I put in it in 2000, but little things have been cleaned up and modified, the location of the alternator and the air conditioning compressor and things of that nature. Total new wiring, all new glass. It's the same sheet metal all the way around on the car from its original 32 Ford fenders. The hood is a reproduction. It's got a new interior done by Dean's Upholstery in Racine, Wisconsin. His name's Dean Vesneski. Awesome job. It's all done in ultra leather. It's done with a Glide Engineering front seat, bucket backs with a bench. The car has changed significantly from when it was originally built as far as its handling and its ride, and braking has all been significantly improved. The stereo system is awesome. It's got heat, air conditioning, a lot of creature comforts. It's a nice car to drive. The things that I set out to do and have been done with the car has made it significantly a better car overall. It's a lot more fun to drive. It was a lot of fun back then, but it's more, as you get older, you like to have things a little better. Great tool for enhancing relationships, meeting people. It's been a great car to go to car shows, meet up with old friends, and establish new ones.